Hello, I don't have a normal LARP video for you today, but I do have something new for me in this channel, a channel update video. Honestly, I didn't have the content to post for this week's video, and a friend, Amp Garter, and Twitch streamer Miri made a suggestion that led to this video. She also happens to be one of the first guests on LARP Chats, the interview series that I do. And if you want to check those out, the links will be in the description below, along with any of the other related links for this video. This video will be vlog style. I'll first be talking about my personal goal that I set over a year ago, that being publishing one video a week, followed by a discussion of some of the upcoming content of the channel. Then I'll have a little talk about what additional content I'm interested in making, and ask all of you how it resonates with you. At the very end, I'll have a little music montage of upcoming content. In 2022, I had a personal goal of getting to the point of posting at least one video a week, which, by October, I managed to pull off. For 2023, my goal was to post a weekly video every week, and for the most part, I did, with the exception of a few weeks in November and December. I was pretty happy with what I achieved. Going into 2024, I wanted to try to make sure to continue doing one video a week. I've managed to do that until this last week, but this is mostly due to not having the content to produce. While still gathering content, I found this interesting phenomenon in my local area where ditches are hard to find, which completely erases one of the pillars of my content. It's very unfortunate. So I find myself with less video to process and therefore harder to achieve my weekly goal. To continue my weekly goal, I would need to pick up some of the slack with making more talking head videos like this one, which is a lot more effort to produce, and honestly, just to come up with ideas can be a challenge. In comparison, fighting videos just write themselves. I'm just not sure I'm up to producing as many as I would like to replace the ditchy videos that have miraculously disappeared. So that's where I'm at. Is the weekly video just going to go away? No, of course not. Well, not completely. I still aim to produce every week, but there might be a week here or there where I just don't have anything to post. I did just come back from the Northern Lights mid-rain event, and I had the knighting of the Lilum to process, as well as one more LARP chats to be processed. Then I should have another LARP chat recorded within a month with the aforementioned friend, Miri. She'll be our first returning guest to the series, and I'll continue to try and record content weekly and process that too. There's also some other longer form content that I have recorded and I have been working on in the background. There are two Sword Knight Bootcamp classes that I recorded, the Single Sword class with Pialo, and the Combat Computer class with Delos. Then I've also been working on a new series, a foam fighting tournament series. I've already recorded 6 sessions of fighting for this project, and will film the last one, hopefully, by the end of July. I have fighters from both Blackspire and Northern Lights. I wouldn't expect to see any of this footage before September at the very earliest. The SKBC classes are taking longer than I had expected, and while I had started work on them, it's going slower than I'd hoped. The first one to come out will be the Combat Computer class, leaving the Single Sword class to be second. I don't know when the first one will come out, but I hope to be picking up steam on processing them. I, of course, will be streaming Baelnor and Friends every month or two, the LARP chat show where we talk LARP and other nerd things. In fact, I'll be doing one this week on June 22nd at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll have Runebeard and another guest who has not been on my channel for way too long again. We all just happen to be former kings, and at least one topic we'll be covering is our experiences in that office and the many other offices that we've had. Then in July, I hope to feature our first Belgarth player, Dwarf, and talk about the event he runs, the Trials of the Pacific Main. Keep an eye out on this channel for that stream. Now I'd like to change the topic a little and talk to you about 2 areas for future content I thought might be fun to explore. I'd love to read the comments about which ideas sound interesting, as well as any suggestions you might have. The first thing I'd like to bring up is tabletop role-playing content. In the past, I've done some streams on Twitch, which you can find on my YouTube channel. I enjoyed doing them, and while I might not be ready to do weekly streams, I might be willing to add some TTRPG content to the channel if people were interested. I spend a lot of time world building for both LARP and TTRPG games, especially when it comes to the world of Shattered Kingdoms. I would enjoy sharing some of my world building creations. Additionally, I could do videos where I give advice for others trying to create worlds, both for TTRPGs and LARPs. A lot of the information is interchangeable, even if the implementation might be slightly different. The other idea I have kicking around in my head is writing. I have another channel where I upload some of my writing streams I used to do. I've never really talked about them here before. Since I stopped streaming, I haven't put much content on that channel, but I could bring some of that experience to this channel. I could talk about creating characters and how that applies to LARP and TTRPG. I could eventually incorporate storytelling into the channel. I could bring that creative endeavor more to the forefront if you'd like. I now turn to you. Do either of these areas sound like it would be something that you'd like to see on the channel? Do you have any suggestions about content within those areas? I'd also like to hear if you have any suggestions for other content you might like to see. Is there something I used to do that you'd like to see me do again? I look forward to reading your comments. Now, the montage I promised you. This is made up of material from the SKBC classes and some of the fighting of the upcoming tournament series. Enjoy!
And implied pressure tells you everything you need to know in a fight. Like I can tap swords, generally tap swords, do this, and go, okay, it's over. Like what he does with his feet, where this is, where that is, as long as I don't fuck up, then I can take advantage of it.
Let's say you are comfortable denying the inside lane, but somebody is beating you to the outside, switch it.
If you enjoyed the content, consider liking the video and please subscribe to the channel for more LARP content. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay inspired, stay excited, and keep fighting.